Nah, I don't want Stress Relief by istytehcrawk. Kurt had a bad day at work. Blaine's not even in the apartment yet.
And he can tell. How? He can't get in the apartment because there is currently something large being shoved past the door.
Llama.
The couch, from the sounds of it. It won't open more than about a half an inch. Kurt, can I come in? Or do I need to make myself scarce for a while?
I could always go ride a llama.
Just a second! Kurt calls out. There's a shuffling sound and then scraping noise that makes Blaine cringe. But within just a few moments, the door opens just enough for him to squeeze inside. Llama?
The couch is pressed up against the wall behind the door, so it can't open all the way, and the rest of the room's easily movable furniture has been shoved to the perimeter.
Sorry, I thought you'd be a few more minutes, he said, the corner of his mouth turning upward slightly. Isabel being a terror again? Blaine asked as he hangs his satchel on the coat rack near the door. Kurt's yoga mat is on the floor, confirming Blaine's suspicions.
Comma. When work is Kurt frustrated, he always comes home and does a lengthy yoga routine to calm his nerves.
And that should be a period.
When work has him irate, he bakes before starting the yoga, and Kurt hasn't changed into his yoga clothes yet, so Blaine makes a mental note to check the kitchen for a sweet treat later.
Kurt flops onto the couch with a huff and motions for Blaine to join him, so he does. Yes. I thought for sure that she'd relax a bit. Yeah. I thought for sure that she'd relax a bit when she got the promotion she wanted, but she's gotten 10 times worse instead. She bit my head off this morning because Starbucks didn't use her favorite coffee blend today. And it just went downhill from there. Blaine leads over and presses a kiss to Kurt's cheek. Mwah!
Llama.
Then pats his knee. I'll tell you what. You do your yoga and I'll go make supper. Chicken Alfredo sound good? Kurt smiles at him, so he heads off to the kitchen to do just that.
Fridge to gather ingredients. He discovers a cheesecake. Apple cinnamon from the looks of it. On top of the shelf. Once supper's almost done, he cleans up the mess he's made and sets the table. Comma. Then heads back to the living room to let Kurt know it'll be ready soon. But the image that greets him when he turns the corner stops him in his tracks.
Kurt is on his knees with his forearms resting on the floor, his arms stretched out in front of him, but what really gets Blaine's attention is his ass.
Kurt is on his knees with his forehead resting on the floor and his arms stretched out in front of him, but what really gets Blaine's attention is his ass.
Kurt is on his knees with his forehead resting on the floor, his arms outstretched in front of him, but what really gets his attention is his ass.
Llama!
Kurt on his knees with his forehead resting on the floor, his arms stretched out in front of him, but what really gets Blaine's attention is his ass.
Kurt is on his knees with his forehead resting against the floor and his arms stretched out in front of him. But what really gets Blaine's attention is the ass. But what really gets Blaine's attention is his ass.
Kurt is on his knees with his forehead resting on the floor and his arms stretched out in front of him. But what really gets Blaine's attention is his ass.
It sometimes resembles a llama, but not today.
Which is high in the air and on a perfect display in the dark orange yoga pants that are pulled taut across it. Blaine groans and crosses the room to Kurt, stopping and dropping to his knees on the floor behind him with a thud.
Thud!
God, Kurt, you can't just do that. Kurt turns his head just enough to look at Blaine, but otherwise doesn't change his position. Do what, exactly?
Llama. His face is the purest picture of innocence. I have terrible housemates. Or housepeople.
Birthday! Happy birthday! Arriba!
That probably won't get in there. stories. His face is the purest picture of innocence.
But the isn't slightly shaking of his ass gives him away. Yeah, that was wrong. But the way he's slightly shaking his ass gets in the way. Gives him away. Oh my god. Blaine pitches himself forward, resting his hands on Kurt's hips briefly before easing them higher, pushing Kurt's tank top up in the process until it bunches under his armpit.
He can't resist peppering a line of kisses up Kurt's spine. Wrong hat. You're making it hard to hold this pose, you know, Kurt protests half-heartedly. It's a shame, because I happen to really enjoy you in that position, retorts Blaine, his hands back to Kurt's hips and toying with the waistband of his yoga pants.
Let me take the care of you. Kurt lets out a contented hum.
So Blaine tucks his fingers beneath the waistband of his pants and bras and yanks them down. Kurt lifts one leg so he can pull them all the way off and toss them aside. Kurt yanks his shirt off and tosses it in the same direction. Whee!
Just let me finish.
Just like Kurt did.
Oh! Oh no, maybe Misty doesn't like to let Kurt have a happy ending.
Happy birthday, Misty. Sorry about the noises. My cats decided to play with a ping pong ball. Love you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Misty! Love you!
Happy birthday, Misty. Love you so much. Miss you. Love you.
Happy birthday, Misty. I love you. And this is for you. I'm sorry if it sucks.
Happy birthday, Misty. So obviously I couldn't read clean fanfic. That would make you way too happy. And so I thought that you'd appreciate some llamas more. So I hope you have a great birthday, and I'll see you sometime.
Happy birthday, Misty!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I love you so much!
Hearts and kisses!
Happy birthday, Misty! I love you, and I miss you, and I just like you a lot, and I hope you have a happy birthday.
Cut you off just when you wanted it to continue. Anyways, happy birthday, Misty.
Happy birthday, Misty. I hope you enjoyed us reading your fic, and we love you lots, and I love you lots, and hopefully I will see you in July. I hope your day is amazing, and you get all of the clean you could ever want. Love you!